Hello everyone, Ichigo Killer 47 here. Tonight we're going to be playing some Legacy of Kain Defiance Remastered. We've been waiting a long time for this. Last year I did my playthrough of Soul Reaver 1 and 2 Remastered, which should be in the description below. If it's not, I will add it there so you can see my playthrough. It is part of the playlist, which is the Soul Reaver Trilogy playlist, so that's on my main channel right now. You can see if you want to go back and watch my playthrough of those. I have been waiting a long time for this to come out. I did hear a rumor that it was potentially canceled, and yeah, that sucked. But luckily those rumors are false, because here it is right here. So I'm really happy to see that that this game is not gone. Well, we've been waiting a long time, so we're going to go ahead and get into it. If you guys like the content, please do like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you share the video and check out my other videos, as I do post videos daily. Also, I will not be talking during the cutscenes, so just keep that in mind.
Given the choice, whether to rule a corrupt and failing empire, or to challenge the fates for another throw, a better throw against one's destiny, what was a king to do? But does one ever truly have a choice? One can only match, move by move, the machinations of fate, and thus defy the tyrannous stars. And so I returned to the sanctuary of my enemy, the fortress of the Sarafan Brotherhood, deemed impossible for any man to penetrate. Impossible for any man. Deep within these walls, my prey awaited. Mobius, the time streamer, deceiver and eternal gamester, using living beings as his pawns.
In the end, we'd rooted out an entire nest of the fiends.
But we had swept that area already.
Not well enough, but no matter. We purged every last one of that brood with fire, where their souls now rest.
Lord Mobius will be pleased.
It was time for Mobius to answer a few questions. I hoped for his sake to find him in a forthcoming mood.
Nice. Wow, that looks loads better. And I can freely move the camera now. Wow. Okay, so sneak has been tailored to the analog, which is nice. Oh, that's the... So I can play it in the original format. Okay, let's look at the bit mapping. So he looks different for sure. Yeah, there's definitely a lot more texture. Like that's like almost beveled. Yeah. Wow. Let's see how much better Kain looks. The lighting looks a little better. Oh, the HUD is different. His greaves are a different color. So are his gauntlets look a little different. Yeah, the shape of the gauntlet is different now. Interesting. So they did some cosmetic changes. Yeah, this will be interesting using the free camera, so we're gonna give that a try. Okay, good. That's still okay. That's feed, guard. Whoa. What does that do? Is that like a hint of where I should go? Interesting. That's new. Now there is in the original you could like unlock your weapons a lot faster. It's cool that I can zoom in now. Oh, that's right. It was toggle. Yeah. So the other cool thing is they have environmental kills. You can thrust these guys on the spikes, just like in the original first two games. In the other two games, also, you could use other weapons of the environment. There's a lot more puzzles in the first two. This one's more focused on action and story. I can't think of. So the one thing I will say is that this is not much of a metroidvania like the first one is, which is too bad. But I mean, because this is level based, so this is more like in line with what Devil May Cry and Ninja Gaiden like structure would be. Although they're not as heavily with the combat as those other ones. This one's the combat's very simple. But man, this smooth frame rate is nice, and let's look at the fire. Does the fire look a little bit better? Oh yeah, they didn't really upgrade the fire. That's too bad. Oh, there's a lot more sheen to the doors. That's much better looking. Yeah, having the camera be free is nice. I didn't know if that would bother me or if that would make it much better for me or not, because I'm so used to the cinematic camera, but it does make a difference for sure.
Help me! Help me! Oh, please, no.
From time to time, it is necessary to feed.
Wow, her texture looks
And the
way
unusual
better.
event of a feast prepared by the Sarafan must be savored.
Wow, look at the detail in her face. Damn, dude, they did a great job with her. Holy cow. This is more than just a remaster. They completely remodeled her. Look at that. Wow, I'm so much happier with this version. Props to the guys who did this, man. They did such a good job with the remaster. It's just like almost like a remake now, because it looks so nice. I wish they would have done this for the first one. Whatever. At least they did it for this one. Now we just need a remake of Bloodomen 1. Remembering what the buttons are. There's runes and there's secrets in this game. I've played this game so many times. I've lost count how many times I've played this. This is the one I've probably played the most than the other ones. So that's a health upgrade. Make sure that's a way forward. There's nothing up there.
What was that? The touch of water is like acid to a vampire. I had to find another way to pass.
The other cool thing about this franchise when it comes to vampires is, so sunlight apparently doesn't affect him, because he can walk in broad daylight and he'd be fine. But water is like acid. Which is interesting. That's something that's unique to vampires is in this game is the, wow, even the texture in the wall. Look at the wall. Oh my goodness. The wall, like the wall texture is better. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy with this. This is great. The only question is now I gotta figure out what to do because I don't remember. Oh, the wall. Okay, so I just gotta look out for those wall textures. Like it's like broken apart. So you, dude, I'm so happy with this. This looks great. Even the sound is better. The sound has been upscaled immensely. Yeah, it didn't sound that good before. It's like high definition sound. The only thing I would say is it's kind of unfortunate is that they didn't change up the. I mean, that would have been a lot if they would have just had like 5 different variants of the humans that are just being there to sacrifice, because those would look the same. Like if they would have just changed their hair color, different dress. I don't know. I would have probably done a couple different ones and just randomized
This passage undoubtedly led to the time streamer. My prey was nearly in my grasp. But the door had been sealed by a blessed barrier. As I approached, the Reaver resonated in response. Perhaps its dark sorcery could dispel these holy barriers. As I suspected, the Reaver was not yet powerful enough to shatter these barriers, but there was something to this.
Cool. You know, I do have I remember when the PS2 version came out, because that came out in like 2003, and I used Game Shark so that I could have all of the like upgrades at the beginning of the game, which was really cool, because then you could skip certain things that you didn't have to go do if you didn't want to. And it didn't break the game, which was cool. Let's see if they kept this in there. I gotta go up there, I guess. Here. I see a rune. This is to unlock stuff in the Dark Chronicle. So those are collectibles. They're spread out through the entire game. I did see that there's a chapter select now, so hopefully you can go back and get those, like, because otherwise you'd have to replay the entire game from start to finish if you missed any, which made it why I played it so much, was because I had to go back and do that. Yeah, I think that was the only secret was in here. Statue of Melech right here. There was a cutscene he would. Oh, that's maybe later. cool thing is pull these guys out. But they die right away, so you have to make sure you kill them right away. Jerk. It feels exactly like the other one, but I can move the camera. That makes such a difference. That's so nice. I know there's a Dark Chronicle over this way to the left, if I remember correctly.
Locked. What a love of doors these pathetic humans have.
Where's that rune? I know it's over here. Up there it is. Now the question is, will I remember where all the runes are? I think... Oh, the jump. I get that later. Okay. I have to go through here first.
Hmm? Vampire!
This emblem was unmistakably of vampire origin and designed to enhance the Reaver's power. But this coincidence seemed too convenient. Mobius clearly meant for me to find it.
Sound the alarm! Vampire! Don't let him escape!
Surround him! Surrender, fiend, and we will promise you an easy death.
I could promise you the same, but it would be a lie.
Die, vampire! They victors! Attack!
This barrier had a curious resonating effect on the Reaver.
For cinematic purposes. Ow. Come on, bro.
They victors!
Wow, that sucks. The reason why you want to keep beating up on them is because the XP is contingent upon how many strikes you do for your weapons to unlock the combos, and I'm trying to unlock them as fast as possible. When you get the how they have this broken up. Oh, the menu is way different. So the XP you see in the top right, that's how much I have left, and every time you fill that up, so it does. They didn't change that, so it's still the same. Cool. Oh, the whole menu is different. Oh, that is cool. I'll have to dive into that later. I want to keep playing. That is so nice. The whole menu is different. They really went all out on this game. There, see, I got good cadaverous laceration. Yep. You can totally spam this cadaverous laceration thing. Gotta get the timing down.
This door had been equipped with a singular lock, requiring an unusual key. Somehow, I would find it. Yep, I see it. There's upgrade. I'm doing this all from memory. Like from back in 2003. That's what I'm going off of. If I remember every upgrade, I'm gonna be like, jeez. Like, I played this game way too much when it came out. Of course, I was in high school when it came out, so I had the time. Now, one of these has something behind the wall. I have to hit it, I think, to break it. I think it's that one. Just double check. Or no. I have to do this first. That's right. That one again. Oh. You have to do this to get the secret behind that banner.
just gotta do to the last one. All the things we just did. There we go. We'll unlock that now. I think this is another upgrade. Yep. More health. Ah, this way. Still phases through him. Gotta go up there. It's so weird playing in a different perspective.
Die, vampire!
Victus.
Okay. Unlock that now. Which way was that? This way. Oh, it was over here, wasn't it? There we go. So we gotta hit that door now. More enemies to fight for
Victus.
Alright, how much? I'm already almost to the other one now. Yeah, it doesn't take much to upgrade because the sooner you get those other unlocks for the XP with the different moves that you can do, the more fun the combat is. Because like I just want to like bang them to the ground and bounce them. That's the part that's really fun with this game, is to bounce them like that. And it's just an exploit. I'm glad they didn't fix it. I don't know how many people even knew about it, because I found that out after playing it so much that like I could just spam that attack endlessly and it actually counts to your XP with every hit that you make, and that's how you can upgrade it so fast. Because the cadaverous laceration that you can do in the air, once you get that, you get it so fast. The other abilities, I think there's something down. I missed something here. There's a secret around here. Oh, no, I know where it is. It's not over here. I think it's in this room. I forget where it is. I know it's around here somewhere. There it is. I see it now. Just want to make sure I don't miss any of these. Yeah, this year's year of vampire games, dude. We got 2 Legacy of Kain games. There's the FromSoftware game that's coming. There's the Dawn of the Bloodwalker, or whatever that game is. New Castlevania game. Like, we're eating good this year for vampire games, that's for sure. I never thought we'd get two Legacy of Kain games in 1 year.
I understand. It will be done. The stage is set. You needn't linger in the shadows, Kain. It has been a long time, hasn't it?
No banter, Mobius. You know why I'm here.
Yes, Raziel. You sought to introduce your own pawn into this game, and now he's been swept from the board.
By your hand, I suspect. Where is he?
Perhaps you should ask, when? How humiliating it must be for you to come begging at my doorstep for answers.
Enough wordplay.
Don't threaten me. You see, I have the upper hand. How remarkable that the great Kain should succumb to the scepter's power like any common vampire. Still so arrogant after all these years, thinking you've devised some brilliant plan. You know nothing. You have read the signs, but missed their meaning. You believe you are that myth of vampire prophecy, the scion of balance, and that Raziel holds the key to fulfilling your destiny. But your messianic delusions have blinded you to Raziel's true nature. You have no idea what you've unleashed. There was a time when you might have heeded wise counsel when it was offered. Now, your vanity has made you witless. You will have to learn the truth for yourself. You'll be needing this. Your strength will return after I have departed. But by then, you will have more urgent concerns than pursuing me. Perhaps, when we next meet, you will have learned a little humility.
These strange creatures seem to manifest from the very shadows. Mobius's attempt at stopping me was not one of his better efforts. When I found him, it would be my turn to offer a few surprises.
Awesome.
Surrender, Raziel. Abandon this petty rebellion. It was I who made you. Your life had played out, and in my grace, I spared you. You are my Reaper of Souls. You have no other purpose, no higher destiny. Just this. Accept your calling, Raziel. Let go of these vain hopes. Relinquish your will, and feed.
No.
What do you profit from this defiance?
There's some grim satisfaction in infuriating you.
My patience is eternal, Raziel. How many eons can you bear to languish here? The wheel of fate must turn. All are redeemed in the cleansing agony of birth, death, and rebirth. This is the engine of life, the purifying rhythm of the universe, to which all souls are irresistibly drawn. Yours is a necessary and noble function, Raziel.
Enough of your sermonizing. Are you trying to bore me into submission? Why must this game go on? We both know what you are. You are no better than the vampires you so despise. A voracious parasite, cloaking its appetite in a shroud of righteousness. I refuse to do your will.
I can see into your heart, Raziel. It is not your will, but cowardice that keeps you here.
How so?
You know what fate awaits you when you leave the underworld. That phantom weapon you bear is a constant reminder, isn't it? The sword is waiting for you out there somewhere, and you tarry so as not to meet it.
I could not deny it. As long as I lingered here, defying my captor, I was able to postpone what I feared was my inevitable doom. To become the ravenous spirit imprisoned in the Reaver blade. But that sentence was no worse than the stalemate I now endured. Better to face one's destiny than cower from it.
Harvester of souls, I created you. And to this function, my angel of death, you will return.
Enough. Yes, I submit.
Very good. Indulge your hunger.
Even the souls look better.
Yes, embrace your calling, Raziel. You will find that just as defiance has its price, so obedience has its rewards.
And submission is not always what it seems.
Wow. I mean, just wow. Like they... Dude. Raziel looks so much different. He looks cartoony in this version, but this one it looks more... Man, I just wish that they would go back and just remake these completely from the ground up, like Demon Souls it. I feel like it would do really well if they did that. Starting with Bloodomen. To start from the beginning. Bloodomen, Soul Reaver, Soul Reaver 2, Defiance. Just do those 4. And then also give us Dark Prophecy, like the game we never got. I mean, this is great. If this is all I ever get, I'm happy, because this looks so much better. God, man, this only took them like a couple of years to do this. This is crazy that it looks that good. Wow, I'm floored. I mean, I've been hoping that they would do this one because this one I know would look the best out of all of them because this is the last one that they touched, like what the developers did, what Amy Hennig was working on. Man, I really hope that they tap her and like call her up and be like, "Hey, Amy, we want to finish your series, Legacy of Kain games. Would you mind doing like a collaboration with Skydance and finish Dark Prophecy and finish the series to its completion so that everyone has the satisfaction of you telling the finishing story? Like, just do that. Just work something out, guys, to do that, please. Because the only problem is that Tony J and Paul Lukather and Rene Aubergenois have all passed away, and they do key characters in this franchise, especially the Elder God. Now, there's a couple solutions to that. Is you get other voice actors really good voice actors to fill those roles.
Below me swirled an ominous-looking mist. I knew that if I fell, it would mean my peril.
But Simon Templeman and Michael Bell can still do the voices. They proved that by doing what I heard so far from Ascendance. I'll know more once we start playing that in a couple weeks.
Do you believe your worthiness is so easily proved? Your way is sealed until you have offered further evidence of your obedience.
I must feed you before I depart this place.
You must feed yourself, Raziel.
The wheel must turn.
Ah, now you understand.
Sorry, I bumped the mic. Like, look at the... Let me get a close-up on the soul here so I can see the difference. Like, that's what it looked like. It's got, like, 3 fingers. You know, it's very, like, ghostly and bright. This one is clearly more defined. He has 5 fingers on each hand instead. Oh, my goodness, man. This is a huge step up from the first 2 Soul Reaver Remastered collection that they did. I almost wish these guys would have done those 2 first instead of Saber.
You may go, but remember, you are mine. You can no more escape from me than you can escape yourself.
The lighting is so much better too. I'm so impressed. You guys probably can't see it as much, but it looks so good in 4K.
You want this room cleared of its vermin.
If you wish to leave it.
Your will be done.
My good servant. See? Obedience brings prompt rewards.
It's running great too. It's like super smooth on here. They did a good job with this port.
Where do you think you're going, little soul? You can't escape.
Oh, damn. Okay, yeah, I'm used to having that camera perspective. So that's even more dangerous now because you can't see when he's gonna strike the platform.
Where do you think you're going, little soul?
I gotta time it then.
Run faster. Embrace your destiny. You will never escape. I grow tired of this, Raziel.
Clearly my escape had not been anticipated, or my benevolent master would not have expended such efforts to prevent me from going. And if my departure displeased him, then that was a victory, however small, for me. In the spectral realm, water is as thin as air, putting this opening far beyond my reach. But once I found my way into the physical world, I might be able to swim up there.
So the other thing that's different from the first two games in this one is you can climb walls now. That was an ability exclusive to being in the physical world in both the first and the second game, but they kind of just like, nope, I guess he can do it now. Like, that's the one thing that I was like, oh, he can climb the spectral realm now? That's new. I will say playing in this perspective makes this like I'm playing a whole new game. Because I was so used to the cinematic camera. Oh, you can switch between it. Oh, nice. Okay. With the press of a button. So it's just L2. Wow. That's cool. I do like that. That they made it so you can just change it on the fly.
This door would only open when fitted with an appropriate artifact. But to use such an object, I would first have to find a way back into the material realm.
Wow, they made this look really good. I can't. I'm just so ecstatic with how good this looks. So this is something that's different. The music is different in this part because there's no music normally in this part. It's completely silent. But they added the Citadel soundtrack from Soul Reaver 1. So they definitely curated the soundtrack for this a little bit differently from what the original was, because this was completely silent in the original. Oh, that's one thing they didn't improve.
At last, I discovered a conduit into the material realm. I would finally escape the spirit world and take one step farther from my tormentor.
So I was hoping they would add some kind of particle effect.
Did you think to receive the same favors after your rebellion as before? No, Raziel.
Almost like a vortex going in.
I have no need for you to enter the physical world, so no conduit will be granted. You serve me adequately as a wraith, and a wraith you will remain.
So, my restraints had not been removed, only loosened. I would not be held prisoner in the spectral realm. There had to be another way.
Don't get me wrong, I do like the music. This is like one of my favorite tracks to listen to from the soundtrack. Wow, they don't even force perspective for the shifting now? Oh, that's nice.
As I emerged, I was granted a vision of what I would become if I did not escape the spectral realm.
Way different now.
For these too were agents of my master, hunting the lost souls that struggled to escape the endless twilight of the underworld. Master's plan for me was ominously clear. Like these mindless hunters, I existed only to fuel him with souls, siphoning their energy to feed him and his wheel of fate. I had to break these bonds, while I still possessed my own will.
And we're done with this chapter for Raziel. Going back to Kain now. Awesome. So far, the camera doesn't bother me, although doing that part with Raziel was a little tricky. Which way we go? Oh, that's right, this way.
This artifact seemed as though it was made for that unusual lock. Now the door could be opened.
Give me some lore. I don't know if they did that before. Emblematic of the Seraphan and their sponsors, this insignia seems to follow wherever Mobius and his henchmen rear their heads. I recalled it most acutely from my travails with the Nemesis, one of Mobius's diversions lost to memory. Perhaps it may open my way to tracking him down and extracting the answers I require. Cool, so they added some lore. I don't think that was in there. Oh wow, you can tell they... Damn. That's nice. Oh, they made him more like scrawny. Wait a minute. Didn't they used to disappear? They aren't disappearing now. That's crazy. Dude, he's bleeding. Oh my goodness. Wow. Yeah, this guy is like, this guy's fat, man, compared to how he is here. Oh, interesting. So the okay, so the HUD on the emblem is like how it's got the line of the blood going up next to the telekinesis bar is now like represented by another little circle. Okay, that's interesting. This has a secret, I think. Here it is. It's this one. Another telekinesis glyph. Yeah, give these guys, whoever did this, like, if they could make Dark Prophecy, have them build the game, and then just have Amy Hennig send over the script. Just have them do it. Here's the script. All right, this is what I wanted. Don't change a thing. Just tell them to say this. Oh, another tome. Oh, we got that jump ability now, so I forget how do we get up there. I think that's maybe later. That's where I came in. Now I can get that bouncing that noise a lot faster now. Maybe these guys respawn or no? Nope, that's right. Once you killed them, they stay dead.
Malik, the great Sarafan warrior. I had met him before. His sword and shield
Bloodomen
seemed
1.
to have gone astray.
Yeah, having never played the first Bloodomen before, now that I've played it, there's a lot more context I got for these games because I never played them, so.
Die, vampire!
This part would always mess me up because when you're walking, here, I'll do it here. When you're walking here, the camera changes. So, that always messed me up when I first played it. I was like, God dang it. And you would fall off that bridge and just die because there's water. Kill this guy first. Okay. Excuse me. Alright, so I think I need to go back up. Through there. To the gate. One of my favorite lines in this.
Tell me, where can I find your master? Quickly, Mobius is...
in the tower.
Good.
Such good voice acting.
Die, vampire!
next upgrade. Ah, that's right. Here we go. There's the door I need to open. Oh, that's right. Boss. That's one thing that's lacking from these games is there's no bosses. I mean, there's one boss that I know that, well, there's sort of like 3 boss fights, or 4 boss fights total. Let's kill this magician here. Even the stained glass windows look better. Look at that. That looks cool. Wait a minute, is that a locked door? Why is there a lock on this? Oh, it must come from above. That's right, for the door that's down there. Okay. It's coming back to me a little bit. Here we go. This is where I wanted to go. This. Oh, that's right. There's another tomb. Oh. Earned Kain skin. Petty noble. Wait a minute. They added the tomes to unlock skins now? I knew there were skins, but that's how they're doing it? This spell allows me to cast away the guise of death for a time, allowing me to walk among the living undisturbed. The spell also provides a visage of nobility, for there are many who would easily divulge more to those of high-born blood. So how do I unlock that then? How do I... Is it in this menu? That's emblem, falcon insignia, health talismans, skins. Okay, here we go. Oh. Oh, wait a minute. That is awesome. So they included the Soul Reaver skin. Oh. Petty nobleman. Wow, that is awesome. These must be the other ones that I got from the DLC. Wow. Can I examine it? Server's insight into the planes of possibility. They are infinite indeed, and this vision of my equivalent form from a realm not my own offers a tantalizing glimpse into what may have been. Tis best never to gaze too deeply, however, and risk becoming wholly decoupled from myself. Please note that non-default skins may exhibit visual oddities. Well, obviously. Dude, they have his blood... Is that his bloodomen too? Wait, no, that's from Ascendance. That's the DLC one I just got. Fatalistic Empire. So that's what I'm playing now. This is the Soul Reaver 1. Okay, so I'm gonna do... We're gonna do the... Dude, that's so cool. That's so dope. Does he have... Oh yeah, he has all 5 fingers. Okay. That's so cool. They actually made skins for the, like, they look pretty dang good too. Oh, man, I'm so happy that this is
Malek's missing shield.
preserved now on
I hated
GOG.
to restore his dignity, but I would need to return this to his monument before I could progress.
Oh, see, they just added all this lore. The owner of this shield I know too well. Malek, the Seraphan warrior priest and guardian of conflict, who, after failing the Circle of Nine in his duties, was captured and imprisoned in his own suit of armor. Returning this object to Malek's statue may further my own goals within the stronghold. Yeah, so they wrote this. They must have wrote that lore. So I mean, how these guys could do the writing if that is in line with how he talks too. So it's very Shakespearean. I can't wait to check out Raziel skins. I didn't even think that they would have it in the game menu like that. I thought something you had to unlock later.
Die, vampire!
Whatever. Damn, dude. I'm so happy that they added all this shit to it. It's crazy. That's not the way I want to go. Or is it? Oh, that's the way I came. That's right. I have to go this way. So I actually want to take a look at this real quick. So they have... Dude, they have so much stuff in here. We'll dive into all that stuff after the game is done. After I finish this game 100%, I'll do a deep dive into all the stuff that this game has to offer in terms of the content with the lore and everything. Because I love this universe that was made. Like, it's so rich with lore. There are very few games that have that kind of lore that's very enticing. I honestly could say that this is probably one of my favorite ones. I mean, I know there's a couple people who really like Dragon Age. I'm just starting to dive into Dragon Age Origins, and I'm really impressed with the lore and everything that's in there. My nose is so itchy, jeez. I already came this way. Dang it. Here, I'll go down this way. I think this is where I need to go anyway. Nope, back in circles. Shoot. This way maybe? It's been a while since I've played this, so I can't remember every nook and cranny. Yeah, this is the way to go. This has got to be it, because I got a checkpoint. Yep, this is where I need to go. This opens one door. So unfortunately, the next thing that you get is you bounce them while they're on the ground. But that's not the one I want. I want the one where you bounce them in the air. And that's the last, I think it's the last one you can unlock. Normally it's supposed to take you well into the game to unlock it, but like because I said this is an exploit that you can use to get it early. So you can have it like close to the beginning of the game. So that you know, finding those tomes, I'm more incentivized to find them now because they unlock so many DLC skins. Or not even DLC skins, just skins that are in the game. Like that's like PS2 shit right there. That's really fun that they added that in there. That's right, yeah, that does that when you grab it and go through the store. Okay, yep, here we go. I guess because when you're watching it this way, you don't see them fall, so there's no reason to be like, oh, I can see he just fell right there. He should be okay. Oh no, he's a human sucking on his blood. What's going on here? Okay. That. I forgot what was out here. I think I have to go back the other way. Yeah. We're gonna get some more lore.
Malek's sword belonged in his right hand. However distasteful this errand was, I would return it to its proper place.
Yep. Received Malek's sword. Although I had only met with the edge of his beloved polearm in person, it seems Malek's versatility as a warrior exceeded the credit I had previously given him. A shame this hidden adaptability of his never carried over to the battlefield of wits. Bygones aside, returning this object to his statue may further my own goals. Cool. More victims. I love it. I think each level that I change, I'm going to use a different skin.
The way to the tower now lay open before me. I looked forward to finding Mobius and resuming our conversation.
Crazy. Oh, I'm like almost there. The thing is, when they die so quick, so you gotta juggle them quite a bit. I'll get more.
Die, vampire!
There it is. One left to get, and I have all the combos unlocked. Well, I like this part. This is the part that I saw in the trailer when the game first was announced. Oops. Make sure there's nothing I missed up here, okay? Receive the decorative sword. The blade of this ornamental sword is dull and seemingly useless. Yet upon its hilt is emblazoned an identical pair of swords. If I can locate this one's twin, I may be able to open the few remaining paths close to me. How these pathetic seraphim love their games. Can't go in this room yet. I gotta get the fire ability for my telekinesis. Fire emblem.
Curious. This artifact, joined with the relic I discovered earlier, appeared to be but one fragment of a larger emblem. This shard was endowed with elemental fire, enhancing both the Reaver and my telekinetic powers.
That's right, I remember now. Yep. Alright. Is there anything I get for unlocking all four? No. Nada. Just a well-lit room. Hopefully this part will be easier now. This part was a pain in the ass in the original. Like, lining up the jumps. Oh yeah, this is way better now. Yeah, this part alone is worth them changing the camera angle, because this is the angle that they give you when you're down there. Like, you're like from the side, so you can't really measure the depth. How the heck do I get that one? Oh, right, okay. I gotta jump to each platform. I don't know if I ever got this one in the original. Yeah, this is the angle that they give you. Yeah, and it's so much, yeah, that's so much easier now. Make sure I don't hit the door. Okay, yep, nothing.
Here you are at last. I see you found a fragment of the balance emblem. This will be of even further use to you, if you can find the other 3. Now, shall we?
Yes. Let us continue our conversation, but on a somewhat different footing. Now, what do you have to tell me, Mobius?
You cannot kill me. We both know that this is not how or when I die.
Death is not the only possible outcome.
Your delusions of fulfilling the vampire's foolish prophecies have badly distorted your judgment. And Raziel is not what you think.
You dare imagine what I think.
So, you prevented Raziel's soul from entering the Reaver. Do you believe for a moment that by this you have averted your fate? Or his? Or that of Nosgoth itself? Your manipulations are pathetic.
Yet Raziel retains his free will, and that's what frightens you, isn't it, Mobius? You cannot see his path, and so you cannot control it.
And neither can you. Yes, Raziel is shrouded from us, but we see the ripples of his potential actions, and every path he might choose leads to the same outcome. He will kill you, Kain. In sparing Raziel, you have written your own death sentence.
You still have not answered the question I came to ask. Where is Raziel?
He is not, in a true sense, here. Not now.
Don't try my patience, Mobius. What have you done with him?
Dude, that model looks so good.
He is contained. In time, it may be safe to release him. His destiny must be completed. He will enter the sword. But until that time, he is dangerous. Far more dangerous than you could understand.
And your incontrovertible evidence?
The answers are plain, if you know where to look. Go west of the pillars. There you will find a testament, written in stone.
But stones, too, can lie.
God, the dialogue in this game is so good. Okay, so before... Oh, yep, let me grab that. Before we go forward, I want to see if they actually modeled the pillars out there, because you can see this is... Oh, wow, they actually have sky moving forward. See, that still looks pretty good, but wow, yeah. They even improved the bit mapping back there. Wow. There's no atmosphere moving along the mountainside, though. Whatever. It still looks great.
The pillars of Nosgoth stood pristine against the horizon. To the west, I would find the enlightenment Mobius felt I lacked.
You can see... Okay. Because originally that's supposed to be your view. You can't move the camera or anything. Wow, yeah, that's so nice that you can actually look outside here. God, they did such a good job. Back to Raziel.
There had to be a way to escape the spirit world without the help my master was pleased to deny me. Only in the material realm would I have a chance to seek my destiny, or change it.
Okay, guys, I have to use the restroom, and I'll be right back. So don't go nowhere. We're gonna keep playing. We're gonna go. We're gonna go as long as I can tonight. So we're gonna go definitely past 11. So hang tight. I will be right back. Alright, I'm back, guys. I'm just gonna eat a few, eat some stuff real quick. I'm gonna take this moment to look at the HUD here. So they have a map of Nosgoth. Oh wow, that's really detailed. Wow. These are the bloodomen locations too. They have lore for each area. Cool. Yeah, these guys definitely put a lot of effort into here. Oh wow, so they have an overhead map. That's really cool. I'm not gonna look at the skins yet. I want to save that for when we're in full screen mode here. There's the Reavers. Played. Oh, they actually have. That's cool. So far, I haven't missed any. Looks like. Talismans, telekinetic runes, arcane tunes. Oh, here we go. Some artwork. What's that in there? Is that mission? Nosgoth? Wow, there's a lot to look at here. Finish these real quick and then we'll keep going. Get some more hair. Okay. Alright, what do I got to work with here? Let's see. Wow. That's virtually the same. I mean, they're both pretty good models. It's hard to say which one's better because they both look really good. Oh, cool. His fingers look a little large. Oh, that's cool. We'll select that one. That's a cool one. Wow. Dude, does he actually open the... That's funny. It'd be funny if he should have had his mouth open at least. So you can kind of hear the original score in the background. So double checking.
In this crypt, I discovered ethereal gases rising from the moldering corpse within. As I neared, I felt a distinct spiritual pull, and the closer I approached, the more that pull intensified.
See how well they did this.
In the end, it was not difficult. I projected myself down into that tomb and found myself reborn into the material world. It was a loathsome vessel, but with an effort of will,
that looks pretty good.
That too could change.
Wow, that's such a good skin. Now we're back to the original score. Dun, 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 dun. I like the Defiance score variants for the classic themes from the first two games. So I was a little irritated that they were going over the Spectral Realm one, but it's not really a soundtrack in when you're in the Spectral Realm. It's more like ethereal sounds and you know, background noises and stuff like that, which adds a little layer of atmosphere. Like you can hear people talking, like many different voices talking when you're in the Spectral Realm, and you can't hear them when you got the music playing. So I don't know if you can turn that off. Spoken language hints, remastered Kara. Sorry, disable that because I don't need that. There's a camera. Lightings in classic. So one thing I would ask the developers to do is to add a feature so I can put the original music or background sounds to the way they were, so I can switch it back to the classic version if I want to. Because the only way to experience that version of the game with those soundscapes is to play the original PC or PS2 version, which I have both. So it's not that horrible to want to play the original the way it was made, but it would be nice if they added that back in, because I feel like that adds a layer of atmosphere to the Spectral Realm that isn't otherwise in there.
These gargoyles quickened as I drew near, triggering the door to close. I would need to find some means of approaching the door without being observed.
I need the Dark Reaver. Yeah, that skin looks really good, man. What a cool. See, like in the trailer, it didn't look that good. It looked like really pixely and didn't look really well meshed out. That extra month of time that they had to make it look better, you can definitely see a difference from what they originally showed. Because it did not look that detailed. Just make sure I didn't miss anything, because there are secrets all over this area. I don't want to miss all the other skins. Okay. Yeah, because I can't tell what... Okay.
He says she won't go near the place.
I tell you, the pillars are haunted.
Haunted?
I heard a woman's voice talking and moaning, and there was no one there.
How many vampires have you killed? And you can't face down one ghost?
I knew who these were. Vampire hunters, scouring the countryside, destroying what had once been my kind.
Wow, those guys look better too.
My God, what is that? A vampire or a demon?
Where?
Here.
Get him!
Quickly! No mercy.
Still didn't they had a sound effect for that. I'll get to you in a moment, lady.
These were Mobius's hunters, mercenaries enlisted in his crusade to exterminate the vampires. His insignia was unmistakable. But this meant I'd been captive in the underworld for centuries. I had lost 500 years. Then I knew what ghost it was that haunted the pillars. Ariel, the specter of the murdered Balin's guardian. Perhaps she could provide the answers I sought. But first, I would have to find a way out of this cemetery.
So, for those of you who don't know, the voice actor who was doing the voice of the male vampire hunter is Alistair Duncan. Probably don't know the name, but I'm sure you guys have all played God of War and heard Mimir speak. That's the voice actor who plays Mimir. He does the voice of those guys, and then he does the voice of Mortanius in Defiance only, because in the original bloodomen it was Tony J. Can I not jump on this? Huh. Can't even hit it. Dang it. So we can
This temple's facade
earlier.
hinted at some ancient vampire origin, for it bore the sign of the Reaver and was marked with the elemental symbol of light. The mystery of the Reaver might be answered within, but this edifice was too high for me to reach.
just a bit too high. Trying to remember where the map is so I can look up the overhead map. Nope, that's not the local map. There we go. So there's there's the light reaver there. Okay. Oh, there's something up there. There we go. There's lots of hidden objects in this map. I don't know if I've been that way yet. That leads to... Okay. Because I came out somewhere else. Where did I come out of? There's the Dark Reaver Temple. Let's go this way and find out. Yeah, see, that's why I'm glad they added that map. Because it really does help you, like, oh yeah, I haven't been here before. Yep.
Raziel, fallen hero.
Wow.
Renegade traitor.
What is this? How do you know me?
Raziel, what are you? Why should I know your name? You are nothing.
It seemed my method of entering the physical realm was not altogether original. But where had these beings come from?
Low on health. Luckily, there's no worry about dying in the physical realm. We'll just go back to the spectral realm. They said there's a photo mode? I don't know how the photo mode works. I'll look at that later. Oh, up here. Oh, my needs is dark. I'm looking for that. That's right, I can swim over here. Oh, this gets lore too. This oversized stone shield is carved with innumerable eyes. It appears to merely be decorative in nature, and probably designed to be placed upon a pedestal or in the hands of a statue before it was misplaced. Now, I got the tomb already down here, but I don't know if there's another one. Okay, it doesn't look like it. Like that he can just jump out of water like that. It's funny. Oof. There we go. Almost didn't make it. Hey Carl. Never played this. Is it any good? Yeah man, it's great. It's really great. 1 second though. It looks like on Twitter we have a new follower, LB55. Thanks for following me on Twitter. Or Twitch, sorry. Not Twitter, Twitch. Yeah, to answer your question, Carl, this game is really good. I highly recommend, especially the first two are more in line with probably what you would like from like the Tomb Raider games. They're very heavily puzzle based, like very puzzle based. The first two, especially the first one. The first game essentially is one giant puzzle, which is a lot like what the first Tomb Raider game was. So I would recommend that one first. So if you're gonna play the originals, I would play the remastered Soul Reaver 1 and 2 first, because the controls are tighter, it looks better. So yeah, I would recommend playing that first, because they do follow a very linear story narrative, and you could start from Soul Reaver 1. You don't have to go back to playing bloodomen. I did that years later, and it benefited me greatly to learn more about the backstory, but you don't need it to enjoy the other ones. So yeah, I definitely recommend these. The third game, this one is a lot more action focused and like exploration focused. But the first two I think are more like in line what you would like from the original Tomb Raider games. Oh no, I don't know where to go. We're gonna zoom out and stuff. There we go, finally. There we go. Oh, I didn't get to do the trick for... So, I wonder if they didn't fix this either. So, there's a way, if you get right up against the grate here, before you shift over to the spectral realm, he'll, like, teleport to the other side. It's pretty cool. That's a little exploit in the game. Let's get some souls. Up here. Yeah, hope Carl. Hopefully, hoping to see you tomorrow. We're gonna play some more Tomb Raider 2. I need your help to find those hidden secrets.
This edifice, marked with the elemental light symbol, was clearly much older than the ruins in the rest of the cemetery.
Tonal differences.
The door was far too high to reach.
Looks completely
to
different
open
with the
it seemed the Reaver would need to be
choice they
imbued with
did.
the power of darkness. Clearly, I had more to accomplish before I could discover what lay within.
Okay, you gotta go first. Oh, that's right. So I can't shift over. Yes, we'll be online. Awesome. Glad to hear that you'll be there tomorrow. So I can't get to that gate yet because I need the Dark Reaver to get through. Just hoping I don't miss any tomes because they unlock skins. Well, they got like volumetric lighting. Oh, wow, that actually does look better. I was worried that they'd changed the tone too much, but this actually feels better. Okay. Let's kill these guys first. like they improved the AI, because I don't remember it being this challenging. That should be all of them. I gotta find that broken down part of the building that fell so I can get back up. Still can't jump on that. This is funny. Alright, now we can go get the Light Reaver. We're almost done with Raziel's level here. What? Oh, right. Okay. I was like, wait a minute. Okay. Where are we going here? Oh, that's right. I gotta fight the shades. The one thing about these gates
As I stepped through,
is that they're very
I felt a sense of
redundant.
displacement, as some arcane sorcery transported me away.
These temples are very
This was
redundant.
clearly some ancient ruin of a vampire civilization. Perhaps here I would finally decipher the riddle of my destiny.
They do a lot of exposition for Raziel in these areas, which is, I mean, they kind of had to do that. I just wish the dungeons were a little bit more diverse in terms of how you solve them. I mean, they're not horrible, but they could have been a little bit better. That's like the only
Throughout
complaint I
these
have.
ruins, I found murals depicting the seminal events of vampire history. These scenes commemorated a great war between the ancient vampires and their rivals. In triumph, they banished their adversaries from the world and raised the pillars as the lock that binds them. The image of the Reaver was inscribed throughout this place, always depicted with reverence. The vampire's holy weapon was destined to be borne by their prophesied hero, for whom it was forged. But if this was my destiny, why had the Reaver tried to consume me?
For those of you who are watching on YouTube, if you'd be so kind as to drop a like for this video, I'd really appreciate it. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe, so you can catch other playthroughs of this. Because we're by no means done with Soul Reaver. Yeah, we need to talk against this a lot more. Man, that took a lot of my health. Another health over here. No. More exposition.
This scene depicted the appointment of the original vampire guardians, each summoned to serve when the pillars were raised. Each guardian is aligned to the principle of the pillar he serves, and the balance guardian is the axis of them all.
Crazy. They managed to keep much of the original art design as possible. Oh, yeah. It does look a lot better. Alright, let's see if I can do the trick I did. You gotta get right underneath it. Let's see if I can do it. Nope. Did they fix it so you can't do that now? I'll try again at another gate. It will be interesting to see this level from a different perspective, that's for sure. I will say getting the unlocks for Raziel is a little bit more challenging to get them early, whereas Kain, you are so much easier. It's so much easier to juggle them. Oh, there's a gate for me to get back. Let's look around a little bit though. Yeah, go up there. Okay, go back. feel like doing the original cinematic cam for when you're in an enclosed room like this, you kind of need to do, because like doing it up close is kind of difficult. So. That's the way back. Oh, so I needed to touch that first. Whatever. We'll just go back again. Damn it. Okay, let's go 5. I didn't need to go up there first.
At last it was done. The Reaver was forged with darkness. As I felt this new power coursing within the Wraithblade, I knew that now the Light Temple would open to me.
So, one cool thing they did with the Reavers in this game is originally in the first 2 games you had to imbue them with almost like a brazier imbued with that element, but now you can just freely switch between them, which is nice. And they kept the sound effect from the first 2 games of the Dark Reaver. I gotta get out of here. Cool thing about the different Reavers is they have different abilities, so you can like hide from your enemies with the Dark Reaver, which is pretty cool. And the other elements have different ones too. Carl, looks like a good game. Gotta go do strapping again. The missus has summoned me. Hello, catch you tomorrow. All right, sounds good, Carl. I can relate. Geez, that dark emblem's activated for a while. I gotta try teleporter back on. So I gotta go through this again. I wonder if it was just some gates. Oh, I think I know what I need to do. Okay. It's been such a long time since I've done these. Do I need to collide to this? No, this doesn't work. Okay. I'm at a loss and I don't know where to go. Weird. I don't quite remember how to get up here. It's gotta be something with the Dark Reaver, so hang on one second. It has been like 10 years since I've played this, so I'm not gonna remember how to do everything. I remember where the tomes are more than I remember what to do. Okay, so no, that's the way up. This opened. Oh, okay. Guys, I'll be right back. I gotta put a little girl to sleep. 1 second. Alrighty, where was I? I don't know why she was up so late. Okay, my game. Alright. So I gotta get up there. So lost here. I do not remember how to escape. There's no way to go except to go. Yeah, this makes sense. I'm missing something, clearly. It's not right. The Wind Reaver. Okay, I gotta be able to make this jump. Because there's a gate over there. I thought that was in the past. I'm so lost here. Yeah, something's not right. I shouldn't be able to reach that. That's later, I thought. Something's weird here. Alright, I'll try one more time. Because I can't for the life of me remember how to escape. They don't... So confusing. Let's way up. Oh! Okay. Ah, I totally missed those. There, now I can go back. Okay. Now that I remember that those have to be lit, now I won't forget those. Okay. Now we can go back. Spent like 10 minutes just aimlessly wandering around.
last I had the means to confound those gargoyles in the mausoleum and discover what lay behind that mysterious door.
Okay. Oh, there's a tome up there. How the heck do I get that? Well, it's higher. Okay. There's gotta be a way to get that, because that's Raziel's. Kain doesn't ever come here, so. There we go. Now I can get out of here. Guys, go through that Reaver door now. Supposedly he does it somewhere. I can't remember if there's certain spots he does it, but I know there's a way to teleport to the other side when you shift if you get right up on the gate. But it looks like they fixed the problem with him doing that. Oh, too slow. Didn't get me. What's this? It's locked.
Against all odds, I had stumbled into Kain's own mausoleum. This seemed an unlikely coincidence.
Oh yeah, because in bloodomen you Kain's family crest. This heavy crest I found in Kain's mausoleum is gilded with his family heraldry. Perhaps it might afford me a way deeper into this long abandoned cemetery. Love the new HD textures, it looks so good. Alright, now we should be able to enter that door now. Sweet. Oh my gosh. I remember having that much difficulty getting up there. Yeah, you need the gem there. Wow, look how much atmosphere they've added to that. That looks so much better. Wow, okay. Question is, he won't get up there. Gosh. Shift sideways. Gotta be a way to get up there. I don't remember if it, because I should have just been able to jump right here, but it's apparently too high. Oh my god. There we go. The surface of this small crystalline orb is covered in the geometric arching of perfect interlocking facets. The orb itself occasionally pulls in and catches the surrounding light, causing it to faintly glow as if yearning to be placed in direct sunlight. Hence put it there. I think after we get to this gate, it goes to the... But I don't know. We'll see.
Again, I experienced an odd sense of displacement as I was transported to the vampire ruin once more. But this chamber was different than the first. In their defeat, the vampire's enemy retaliated with a terrible curse, afflicting the vampires with a bloodthirst that turned their once noble race into ravenous predators. This curse plunged the vampires into despair and apparently drove many to madness and self-annihilation. What was it that so devastated them that they were driven to suicide?
There, see, I got to the other side. I just had to hold forward. So I skipped the whole animation. Oh, there's another tomb. Angel of Death. The Elder offered me a solution to my sorry existence. If I would stalk the material plane, slaying former brethren, then I would have the chance to avenge myself against Kain. How could one refuse such an offer? Sweet. So can we take a look at that? Angel of Death. Whoa. Dude, that looks so cool. We'll go back to that one soon. We'll do that the next time we change to a different level. I forgot we did 2 Reaver forges in one level. Man, Raziel's turn is long. Holy crap, man. All these
I had
gargoyles.
succeeded. The Reaver was forged with the power of light, and now my way was clear. I would seek out Ariel at the pillars and see if she could enlighten me.
Enlighten. How quaint of a word to use for now having the Reaver. Damn, dude. Wow, look how much better they look now. Look at that. So much better. I'm so happy. There's nothing in here. Okay. That's the way up. Look at the doors, make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, I got everything. Why would I close this off though? That's weird. Okay. I'm gonna do it that time. I did it once. So it definitely still can be done. I just need to get the placement down better. Just keep responding. There we go. Now I got 3 different Reavers now. Sweet.
I have the means now to depart the cemetery. I only needed to find the gate that would send me on my way.
don't remember. Oh, that's right, it blinds them. Okay, so yeah, when you hit them enough times, it blinds them. Out of here. Nothing up there, is there? No. Okay. Well, like, I don't know how to get up there.
An ancient gate, sealed by the powers of light and darkness, barred the way to the pillars beyond. To depart this place and continue my journey, I would have to find the means to open it. At last, the gate yielded to the powers of light and darkness, with which the Reaver had been forged. The way to the pillars was open.
So good, man. Like, you can see, like, obviously that's like a an image, not like 3D. But they restored it though. It looks so much better. It doesn't. It almost doesn't look like one. And back to Kain. Okay, next time, let's see what skill I use for Kain now. I think we'll do this one. I mean, it's not as good though. It looks, oh, it's pixelated like the character's supposed to be. Why don't you go? Oh. Too bad. Maybe I can get this guy to come over with me. Yeah, come up here. Yeah, so he looks a little pixelated. Let's just see. Yeah, he looks pixelated like he is in the game. That's funny. So they made him look like a cartoon. Maybe that's why Raziel looks so weird. This one, the Shifter, Seraphim Ascendant. Yeah, he looks so pixelated and bad. That's why, because it was like it's supposed to be a riff on the prequel 2D game that they're making, so he's supposed to look like that. So next time we'll do that one next time for Raziel, and we'll do the Forsaken Master for this one. Yeah, it looks really cool. Wow, that's such a good looking skin. Wow, look at that detail. That's so good, man. Oh man, I can't wait to play more of this. Oh man. So yeah, man. I think we're gonna call it there. It is past midnight. I did say I'd play a lot longer tonight. We had a really good stream tonight. We had lots of you guys stop by. Carl came by and chatted with me for a little bit, so that was nice. So yeah, we'll be playing some more next time. Next Wednesday, we'll be playing some more of Legacy of Kain Defiance Remastered. Tomorrow, I'm going to be playing some more Tomb Raider 2 Remastered. That's at 9:15 p.m. Central Time. And then Sunday, I'll be playing some more Castlevania. Hopefully, we'll finish Castlevania 1 on Sunday. Same time, 9:15 p.m. So for those of you who are not subscribed or are subscribed, make sure you're still subscribed. And for those who aren't subscribed, please subscribe and like this video. Make sure you share the video. Check out my other videos. I do post videos daily. And we will see you guys next time. Have a good night.